In this video, I'm showing you the best mystic skills synergy because in this game, we have a lot of them and some of them combine super well with each other. I will show you my favorite one. These are the top 4 synergy, starting with the leaping toad combined with lion's roar. So first of all, with the toad, you're gonna do this quick backwards kind of attack, and then you're gonna launch forward, which will be the first attack. As soon as you touch an enemy with the first launch, you're gonna apply poison. It also does 50% physical attack damage, and then the other launch will do 305 physical attack damage, which is even better. And as soon as you touch, like I said, you're gonna apply toad venom. And I will repeat, you only need to touch the enemy once with the first lunge right here. You don't have to do the whole thing. Actually, I don't think you should, because it is gonna waste a lot of vitality and it is gonna take too long to cast the full combo I'm gonna show you. Once the venom is on the enemy, it will do 150% of physical attack damage again. Once you're done with that step, you swap to the lion's roar. So with this mystic skills, you will unleash 67% of physical attack damage as soon as you pull out the bell, and then you will deal 332% of physical attack with the roar. You're gonna see the wave going towards the enemy, gain 15% damage reduction and fortitude while you're doing it, so that's good because you have more defense. You don't have to pay attention to the attacks coming your way that much. And when you combine this with the toad venom I showed you with the leaping toad, you're going to detonate the venom right away, spreading it and increasing the roar damage to close to 500% physical attack. It is really nice. I'm gonna show you what it looks right now. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there are enemies right here. Okay, perfect. So toad attack once, poison is right here and detonates, and boom. So fun, so good. It is so underrated right now. It is my favorite combo to use, even better than the future ones I'm gonna show you in a minute. And what's really nice is this is also gonna work against bosses, like in dungeons and raids. Boom. Obviously those has a lot of health, so you won't see the damage, but look on the side, 7,000 damage just from that combo. And yes guys, I will also be able to do it against Wolf Maiden or any kind of crazy boss that you can think of. I'm gonna show you. I will show you. Obviously guys, depending on whoever you're fighting, you might have to wait for the right opportunity or make sure the enemy is in the right position to execute this mystic skills combo. So for example, right here, I'm going to show you quickly. You can do it quick, cancel parry right here, boom, and then you can keep attacking. I'm also going to show you whenever you do it, whenever the enemy is exhausted. And yes guys, this is abyss mode. Okay, exhausted, leaping toad, roar, cancel parry, and then keep going with your combos. That is a super nice combination. Trust me, go ahead and try it. My favorite one right now. The next mystic skills synergy combo I'm showing you is the Yaksha rush combined with free morph. Yaksha rush is super good because it is a movement ability that will allow you to rush the enemy, and whenever you upgrade it, the meters that you can actually rush increases, so it is super nice. What it does, it will break the defense of the enemy. If we read those stats, you're gonna break the enemy's defense, dealing 350% physical attack damage, and once the enemy's defense is out, you just swap to this skill, free morph. It is super satisfying because while the enemy is in the air, you're gonna keep doing those kicks that will then do even more damage and more perks I'm gonna show you right now. So the first blow is meant to launch the enemy in the air, dealing 1 and 35% physical attack, but right now the enemy will already be in the air, so it is just pure physical attack. And then every other kick will be doing 405% physical attack, and the last slam on the ground will be 1 in 35% physical attack on the enemy. It is super nice against PvE enemies, against bosses, against PvP. PvP is super nice. I'm gonna show you all these variations. Let's do it. Okay, so against regular guys, you rush the enemy, and then while you're in the air, you do free morph. Super simple, super simple, and you will see that most of the time the enemy will be exhausted super fast. And guys, something to note, against huge enemies, it will not really work because you won't be able to launch the enemy upwards like I just did, but you will still do the damage, but you won't be able to launch the huge enemy in the air. Same thing, you will not be able to launch this boss in the air, but you will still apply all the attacks and damage and buffs on the enemy. So boom, I did Yaksha and I finished with free morph. So go ahead guys and try out this mystic skills synergy. You're gonna have success once you know the perfect time to use them. Well, okay, she hit me, I don't know why. But anyways, Yaksha rush, then once the enemy is in the air, you do free morph, a lot of damage and a lot of buff. This brings us to our next synergy combo to do with the mystic skills, which will be with the Wolflike frenzy combined with free morph. And we have the same thing here. At the end, the Wolflike frenzy will send the enemy in the air, and then we're gonna swap to the free morph I just showed you. You're gonna knock the enemy for 128% physical attack, and then every single strike that you do afterward will be 384% physical attack, and you're gonna finish with a 130% physical attack. Obviously, I don't know if you've noticed, but I am rounding those numbers because, you know, it is gonna be easy. There's a lot of number and percentage. I'm rounding them all. So basically this one does a lot of physical attack, and it's super good because the enemy will have trouble parrying and getting ready for this one. I know I do have difficulty against this particular mystic skills. Usually it is easy to parry, but this one it is tricky. So super nice way to start, and then you go into free morph. I'm gonna show you right now what it looks like against enemies. Okay, so in PvP I'm gonna show you what it looks like against this guy. Like that, frenzy like in the air, and free morph, and then you can just finish up the enemy with your combos and rotations. It's over, it's over, it's over. Stop, stop, stop. So yes, both synergies I just showed you, you can do against PvP players. Even the Yaksha, this one, combined with free morph. And PvP, it works really good. Same thing with the Wolflike frenzy and two free morph. So always you start with one of those two and then you finish with free morph. That is how you do those two synergies. The last one, obviously, Dragon's Breath into Drunken Poet. It is super popular, but I do believe this one you need to have a specific requirement to make this synergy combo super good, and it is about the Drunken Poet. But first, let me just quickly tell you what to do. So you start with a Dragon's Breath. So like in Naruto, you're gonna do a fireball jutsu kind of attack. As soon as you unleash the fire and it touches the enemy, you can cancel the animation because it takes a couple of seconds for the whole animation to be done, but we don't want that. So you cancel with your parry button, and quickly you're gonna deal 255% of physical attack with the fire. It's also gonna do damage over time, 2 hits plus ignition. It's not that good, but hey, why not? We're also gonna gain 15% damage reduction, and we're gonna be intoxicated. Intoxicated is needed if we want to do the next one. So like I said, fire, charge enemy, cancel parry, swap to Drunken Poet. So now you're gonna be able to unleash this new mystic skills right away without the animation of drinking. So what you will do is 550% physical attack. It is so powerful, but there is a plus. Like I said, the requirement, you need to upgrade it to level 3. So if I show you breakthrough, I've done it already. Now it will inflict Drunken Haze when hitting a skill. What is Drunken Haze is whenever the enemy has ignition, fire basically, it will do those massive explosion dealing 66% of physical attack. These are extra damage for every hit onto the enemy. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like in game. Super fun and powerful combo. So yet again in PvP against Martinez. Okay. Oh, he's doing the Wolf-like frenzy, which will not work on me. And guys, sometimes, like I said before, you need to wait for the perfect opportunity to do it. So right now, Fire On, Cancel Parry, and 2 Drunken Poet. Now you see the explosion? Come here. Nope. Sit down. I'm just trying to show my viewers how to do this combo. Can you please? So fire, cancel, and 2 Drunken Poets. So these were my top 4 synergies for mystic skills, how to combine them and make them even better. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know which one you use the most, which one you prefer. I know for a fact a lot of you guys know about this one because everyone talks about it, but in my opinion, the Leaping Toad plus Lying's War is so good, but all of them are good. Try them and let me know. Also quickly guys, join the guild, main characters with the S. I'm waiting for you. I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.